It's an exciting time in your life when you really feel like God calling you to a particular area to serve in. And it's a good possibility, of course, that God is not going to call every one of you into the full-time Christian ministry. Listen, we need plumbers, okay? We need someone to drive around and pick up the trash along our curb, correct? We need carpenters. But certainly, whatever your occupation is, I would hope that you would be serving God in your local church, being active and witnessing and praying and giving toward missionaries and maybe even going on missions trips. So you understand what I mean by things like that. But it might be, listen, you do have kind of a niche for carpentry. I love working with wood. Now, like a lot of things that I love doing, I'm not good at it, but I enjoy doing that. I love being covered in sawdust, okay? Cup of coffee in this hand, in my favorite coffee mug, and just building something in my garage. And that kind of started doing that the last few days. And we'll see how it turns out, okay? I'm not called to be a carpenter. I'm what's called a weekend warrior, a do-it-yourselfer, and I'll spend a lot of money, a lot of time, and then I'll have to hire a professional to come in and redo everything I've done, all right? So I'm not called to be a carpenter. Some of you are probably thinking, yeah, you're not called to be a teacher either, but you do that. Well, I personally do feel like I'm called to be a teacher. Again, not saying that I'm good at it, but I remember, you know what I remember God's calling in my life. I thought I was going to be a lawyer one day. In fact, graduated college with a pre-law degree. I'm not really sure what a pre-law degree is, to be honest with you, if you don't go to law school. But that was my plan, to go to law school. And in that still, small voice, not an audible voice, there was no image, I didn't have a vision. I just felt like God was calling me to go back to college to get my teaching degree. And so I did. And I had a plan of where I wanted to go move, but I felt like God was maybe calling me to go to the Pensacola area and teach there. And I reluctantly agreed and said, okay, I'll do that for just 2 years. And that was 12 years ago. And this is home. And we love it here. Absolutely love it here. Finding God's call, doing God's will in your life. Can I say this? It's fun. Seriously, it's fun. Now, when the alarm clock went off this morning, fun thoughts were not going through my head. Well, actually, they were. It was things that I could do to my alarm clock. Okay? But other than that, not too many fun things going through my mind. But once you get going and everything, and I'm not really a morning person, I'm here. And I love being here. I love being here. This is God's calling in my life. Let's take a